Hello everyone, and welcome to Pros and Cons of the video game Before I Come In. On Not Now Mom, I'm Gaming. These are short videos featuring all my little nitpicks and pleasantries with having played the game, while sustaining a bare minimum of spoilers. Playthroughs and bloopers are available to patrons. Let the reviewing begin. Pros. Voice acting. I'm a bit leery on suspecting the voice acting to be AI generated because sometimes it feels like it. But I don't want to call actual people out if there were actual people behind the characters doing the talking. I know people are going to find it insulting to be told they sound like an AI voice, but sometimes it's just hard to tell. The store page doesn't mention anything about the voices, so perhaps not. And in the end, I'm going to say the voice acting is a plus anyway, as you can just listen to them talk instead of reading the lines, in case the text is too small for you. Game plays in portrait mode. It's a pro because it's unique. I personally don't have a problem with playing the game like this, but I know there might be some compatibility issues for other people, such as the font being too small to read or the screen they're playing the game on not being large enough to benefit them playing. Not that you'll probably want to play it after going through the list of cons. Auto dialogue feature. I never turned the auto mode on for a continuation of the dialogue, so I don't know if it progresses at a decent pace, or if it goes too fast or anything like that. But if you're lazy and don't like to constantly click to progress, since you're not doing any kind of commentating, then it's there for your lazy finger to hang back and chill. Cons. Choice title text hard to read. Whenever you're on a screen that gives you a choice to make, it has a statement at the top of the screen that's just in white text, and, well, white text is terrible to read on a light background. And in a lot of instances, almost all in fact, it's pretty difficult to read what the text states. You get the gist of what you need to do by looking at the choices, but if you're going to have text on the screen, at least make it so people can read it. AI images have gone rogue. I mean, they went crazy. It'll go from good looking characters to characters that look like they've been painted on the screen with a mop. I don't know anything about AI generators, but the inconsistencies just seem super weird to me. Did the devs go to different generators to gather all these images or what? Clearly I play games with AI in them, but if you're going to use it, at least maintain a visual style to the characters. And maybe make sure the characters remain similar. Poorly explained mini games. I thought it was supposed to be a brick breaker type of game, and in a way it kind of is, but not in the normal sense of the game. Basically, you've got a limited amount of moves and 3 colors of orbs to use that represent the characteristics of levels at the top of your screen. Each orb does something a little different as stated in the directions, and you just want to detach the bulk of the journal in front of you from the edges, and then attack the character icon. It's stupid, to be honest. I'm not sure why it was even implemented. No actual settings. Yeah, you go into settings and it's just the chapters you can choose. No sound control or full screen or turning voice acting on or off. I don't know why there's even a settings button, because it's a bold-faced lie. Emma doesn't actually hate dogs. Emma, you don't just get over your hatred slash fear of dogs after meeting one nice one. Once she meets that dog, there's another instance of her asking about it, saying she's named it and everything. Like, it was just yesterday you didn't want it to bite you, and now you think dogs are man's best friend? Random animated scenes. Toward the last portion of the game, some of the scenes were suddenly animated, although in a short, brief way. And I'm going to say there was maybe 4 scenes in total that actually had some kind of animation to them. It was really weird and jarring, because that other scene was just a still image. It's like they did it as an afterthought, and then we're like, maybe we won't. I think they should have just not. Chapter 2 is a paid DLC. It's not even available, it's just there within the game for you to click on, and then it'll take you to Steam's front page. So you can find another game to play besides this one. Tyler Clementine link places a game into your cart. There's something about a portion of proceeds to go to Tyler Clementine, and when you click the link, it takes you to a Steam game that isn't even translated into English and places it into your cart. Please never do this. Ever. Some voiced lines not done correctly. There weren't too many instances of this problem, I think 2 off the top of my head, which isn't a huge deal, but it's something that I noticed. One time the speaker spoke narration lines instead of their actual speech, and then another time the characters' lines weren't fully spoken. And that's the end of our pros and cons review of Before I Come In. Thanks for watching, everyone, and don't get in too much trouble when you say, "Not now, Mom. I'm gaming."